Welcome to Action Points, a Mythras Matters actual play podcast. In this episode, the final episode of the Science Vessel Foresight, using the M-Space rules, the group continue to explore the abandoned moon base and find some people who are not prepared to leave without having a fight. Shots are fired, and then they notice something interesting inside the blockades. My name is Inwils and I will be the GM for the game. I'll let the players introduce who they are and who they will be playing. Let me turn me on, and then
a what?
Don't worry, little boy. I'll get you all turned on.
Yes, thank you.
Always going down to Mardi Gras.
Right, let's start moving you around a bit. Captain's in the right place.
Down in my neck of the woods, we call it carnival.
Carnival.
Lord.
Is his camera not working still?
It's not, yeah.
You might have to use muscle pickles for him.
I do have. Is muscle pickles on this? Yes.
Just throw a picture of Karen Gillan in there. No one will know the difference.
Let me just. Oh, that one's not working. Is this a muscle pickles one? Oh, it's because it's, I need to put him up over the top of it. No, that's a Bartleby one. That's just
essentially the same thing, isn't it?
This one is just Mr. Pickles. He's not doing it like that. It's just a picture of Mr. Pickles.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Oh, no, let me say no to that. We can make it happen.
If you wanted to be nice to Captain Kangaroo, you could put a picture of Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to be mean to Captain Kangaroo...
First off, that's nice to Conan O'Brien.
And if you wanted to be mean to Captain Kangaroo, you could grab a picture of Carrot Top. I thought that one would get more of a laugh.
Like an AI Arnold Schwarzenegger with a giant fuzzy red wig.
It's just saying Captain Kangaroo. That's what it's saying. We're not going any more.
Oh, here we go. I'm back.
Oh, look at that.
Yes.
Amazing. I unplugged it and plugged it back. Hold on, let me fix my hair really quick so everyone on Twitch.
You found that Carrot Top picture.
He didn't hear that. He did hear because he had his.
I didn't hear it.
Well, we are here, everyone. Captain Kangaroo had an issue with his camera, and then he was topless, and he had to put some clothes on.
Deep state.
Yeah,
stopping me from showing my thought.
But we are here. The party are currently in the underground in a moon base on an icy moon planet, trying to track down the location of all the data that has been sent here from a secret weapon that they're hopefully going to either get and use to blackmail, because that's the sort of party they are, or just to maybe buy their way out of trouble. The party is somewhat split up at the moment, but before I tell you exactly what's happened, I'm going to allow the players opportunity to say who they are and who they will be playing tonight. And as always, we start with the infamous Mr. Pickles.
I am the infamous Mr. Pickles, and I'm playing Zach Newman, who is our group's physical character in this sci-fi setting. He is an ex-law enforcer, so he has a lot of the combat abilities you'd expect. He's good with shotgun, medium revolver, stun baton. He's making his unarmed get a little bit better so that when we inevitably get sent to prison, I will be able to punch people for us. He's got a bit of brawn, bit of sleight of hand, a little bit of stealth, but we're getting better there. He's almost exclusively just a physical character. He doesn't do anything with electronics or sensors. He shoots things, and he sneaks up, and he destroys things. He can also operate a turret, I guess, on a ship if I had to actually contribute to the team. I'm the one who goes first and gets stun grenaded.
A poet, though. You don't know. You didn't talk about that. On the weekends, you're secretly a poet.
Well,
poet.
yeah, I've been putting points into sing poetry. No, I'm kidding. My sing is only at 20%. And with that, I'm going to have Newman.
Just before you go, Darthy End in the chat said, AKA Mr. Law.
I am the law.
The law.
I haven't said that in a long time, though. But
that is true.
Yeah. And with that, I'm going to chuck the mic back to my comrade who's right behind me, Captain Kangaroo.
Buddy, I'm Captain Kangaroo. Today I'm playing Arthur Hammond. He's the old fella guy. He's there to talk about the old days and how they were better and how you guys just don't respect elders. He's there to talk about that gray is just a sign of wisdom, and it's not a sign that your body is slowly decaying and trying to keep up with your bad decisions and all the bad things you ate and all the drinking you did and all the drugs you did and all that bad things you might have done in the past. It's not a reminder of that.
This is why my beard.
Wisdom.
This is why my beard is grey. See, all that
we
fun
know,
time.
We know the behind the Hollywood story that you probably lived in the past. I'm gonna see if he's gonna survive. Right now, I think he's still has like a little, I don't know, beat up leg from being shot. But
nice.
And we don't know if that's from being shot or an existing knee problem, because there's only so much you could fit into your Medicare surgeries. But besides that, I passed the microphone to Medevac.
Yeah, hi all, I'm Medevac, and I played James Minsk. He is the ship's captain, the leader, the hero of the group. He's not right good at shooting things. He's not right good at hitting things. But what he can do is talk. What he says, people don't know, but he can talk. So yeah, he's working out that this is a first base on this moon. So he's going to call it Moon Base Alpha.
Oh.
See where I went there?
Just.
He is more of a lover, not a fighter. When he does fight, he's got a little hold out blaster which shoots from his wrist into his hand, so he can easily shoot people in the back of the head without them knowing. And he's not injured, which is good. He's hoping to survive this, or at least survive Captain's moaning about his bleeding leg.
Yeah. Shoot it off. Shoot it off.
Yeah, shoot it off. Yeah. Cauterize the wound. And with that, I shall pass on to Senor Fishy.
Hello. I'm playing Zachary Zaran, who is the conscience of the party. So as you can imagine, he doesn't really get a lot to do. He's a pacifist, so he doesn't get involved in fights. It's entirely possible that he might actually just be a figment of the rest of the party's imaginations. And that's about it, really. Oh, well, he also is a paramedic and does some computer stuff. That's
he does.
About it. Over to you, inwils.
Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that to come. Right. You'll be pleased to know that in between times, we've been looking at the the rules for ranged combat while you're in cover. So to avoid people, including me, ducking in and out and not being able to be shot, then jumping back out again, the following rules will be in play. Rule number 1, I am going to bring in, and please do not shoot me or shout at me, I am going to bring in the D&D 5th edition interrupt rules. So this interrupt rule we don't normally have in Mythras at all, but you can now save your action to use it. Normally it would only be for a defensive action later on, but I am going to trial it in a sense of I'm going to keep an eye on that doorway, and if anybody comes in, I'm going to shoot. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Always
yes.
been a bit of an oddity that there was no Overwatch rule.
Yes.
Most games do have one.
Yes. And I think it's always been an issue. I think there's delay, and I never understood the delay rules. So anyway.
Well, the way I understood it is you're losing your turn to delay, to dither or whatever. Yeah.
Dither is you lose, you just do nothing.
Yeah.
Delay means that you delay it to take a defensive action later on. Okay, next bit. As soon as you're in combat, okay, the only way you can get out of combat is to actually disengage. Okay, so you can either use the special or use evade when we oppose. So if everybody's in cover firing away, you're coming up, shooting, going back down, so forth, and you're in combat. If you take the special duck back, it means that after you're shot, you completely duck behind the cover, so you are no longer visible at all. However, take cover works the same as parrying. So if you think of it like parrying, it's the best way to do. So 2 people, bang, 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 bang. I shoot at you, you take cover. If it's an opposed roll, if you win as the shot is fired at you, you manage to duck back, down, you undercover, so forth, and so on. If you fire at somebody, okay, who's in cover, it's a normal to hit, but when you roll your D20, if you hit, say, the head, that's out of cover. So you'll just do armor and damage. But if you hit a leg, you will have to fire through the cover. So the cover has armor points, so forth and so on. Of course, you can, as a critical, choose location. And that allows you to pop off at the head. Okay, so forth and so on.
We've used that rule before when we were doing the shootout in the... it was on a spaceship, like a cafeteria place.
Yeah, I think I did the rule, and then it's been so long since we played AM Space, I forgot the rule. And so it's back into action. Okay, then. So this is what's happening at the present moment in time, and over in this room up here. Oh, hang on, I've lost you. Oh, there you are. Over in this room, we have the scientist from the planet. Zachary used us try to get into the computer system, but as expected, Everything is down. Everything is running on emergency power only. And Minsk, you were in there just keeping an eye on the door as you were in there. This is the dead scientist that there were some guards round, some security guards. Well, they seem to be set up. You actually killed one, if you remember, up here. You won't be able to see him at the moment, but they seem to have no identification on them. They seem to be armored. And I think somebody did a roll and you came up with some kind of private security or some kind of hit squad or something like that. You killed one of them and the others fled. And Hammond and Newman, you are in this big room with various exits, and it was this exit here, this one, that you saw the person go down. Okay, but you haven't seen them since. Okay, and that's where we left it. So
that's the guy that threw the flashbang?
It certainly is. The guy, he shot at you and then he threw the stun grenade at you. And if you remember, lots of people. I think it was Minsk. You were not stunned. You were knocked unconscious, weren't you? And Zachary had to plow a stim boost into you to get you conscious again. Okay, so let's start off with Hammond and Newman. You are both taking up defensive positions here. You know that behind you there is I think you checked it out, there's a larger room, but there was nobody in there. Hammond, you are hiding behind pillars, as is Newman. Okay, so what would you two like to do first?
The goal was to get across the room over to maybe over onto this side of the room so that we could try and clear these rooms, make sure nobody was going to sneak up behind us, and then make our way over to where they had escaped.
Okay, then. So if you two want to move yourself to your next advantage point, because as you move, you will reveal more of the map, what you can see. So there seems to be nobody in this corridor that you can see, Newman. You can see this entrance now. Hammond, as you go round the back, I'm just going to move you round because there's nought in there, but you can see it's a massive room behind there. As ever, there's nothing in there. All the systems are down. There's that.
No grenade launchers or anything?
No. It looks like it's, I think I mentioned this last time. It looks like this place has been deserted for quite a few years. There's parts that are broken. There's no sign of inhabitants at all in there. Just before you move again, let me zip across to Zachary and Minsk. What's your plans going to be?
I'm literally covering the door while Zachary does what he's doing in here.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing for me to do in here. I've checked. I can't hack into a system when the system's all shut down. So we're wasting our time here. Do you think we should go and back up the others, or will we just get in their way?
No, I think we should go as a group. Maybe hang back.
Sorry, Zachary was hoping you said, no, let's just stay in here until all the shooting's done.
Yeah, much better plan.
There's some bubble wrap over there. Why don't you wrap yourself in it?
Excellent.
So you
medical
can,
grade.
you can move yourselves to this
Across the
entrance.
corridor.
Yeah. I think, has somebody got, I'll just move this guy here out of sight there. But if you two would like to move yourself, where
That was
you,
Max, wasn't it?
yes, that's it.
The scientist?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I am just deleting this scientist because we're finished with him. We're done with him, and I'll delete this one as well.
So I'll move to the door entrance. I'll be covering down the corridor.
I'm going to shout, clear!
In fact, I'll probably be covering up the corridor rather than down the corridor.
Yeah, hang on, because I've just gone off my token layer. Yeah, so behind is clear. This corridor here just ends in a dead end, and you can see whatever you can see in rooms, etc. All the dynamic lighting is up, etc. Newman, you've got point, so you can decide where you're going to go. This will actually provide you cover. This is like a table and bench setup, so you can crouch behind that if you wish.
Yeah, that I think is the next goal, is to move myself down over to there, like so.
Yeah.
Wait for my comrades to catch up with me, presumably.
Okay, so if people would like to move to where they would like to be. So this here, this room that you're in appears to be either some kind of canteen or recreation center. These look like they were either showers or toilets or something like that, maybe just cubicles. You can now see down this corridor here, Newman. It gets to this point, and it looks like it's a bit of a T junction. It does look like it goes both ways, and you can see that this corridor continues down.
Okay. I'll get to the door and then beckon to like the doorway, and then beckon to my comrades to catch up.
Okay.
So I'd move myself to about here. My shotgun pointed down the hall.
Just 1 second.
I'll grab Max and make sure that he's coming with us.
Yeah, sorry. Where shall I? Do you want Max next to you, Zachary?
Yeah, I'll bring Max with me so I can keep an eye on him while the others do their shooting things.
Okay, so you should be able to move him now.
Excellent.
Can you move him? Yeah.
Yes, I can indeed.
There you go. So you can look after him. Minsk, just from where you're stood, these seem to be... this is definitely a room.
Sorry.
Bless you. This one seems to be a room, but it seems to have a corridor going off it that you can see. Yeah, Newman, what's going to be your plan, Si? Whereabouts are you moving to?
Now that I guess my group is catching up on me, I'm going to go ahead and enter and head down this hallway as quietly as I can.
Okay, then. Move to the junction. That would be a good place to stop, and roll your stealth roll for me.
Can I assume that Newman's come to me that it's a T-junction at the bottom of there?
Yeah, so you can assume that everybody is saying everything across calm.
I want to message back that I've got a corridor down here with a T-junction at the bottom too, so I'll head down this side. Don't shoot if he sees me.
Please don't shoot.
No promises.
Should we be splitting up like this?
That's why no promises.
Hammond, what's
Yeah.
going to be your
I'm moving down with
Newman?
Lumen. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm having my blaster out, not my
Okay.
rifle.
Minsk, do you wish to go down?
Yeah, I'm gonna head down to like here and just keep an eye down, straight down.
Yeah. So you can see that there's definitely a T junction at the end here. Yeah, Newman, what would you like to do?
Carefully look out in the hallway, see if there's anybody immediately within this vicinity, and if not, then I'm presumably going to go down this direction.
Okay then. Move your token to the corner first.
Like so.
Yeah. So you can see.
Don't move past the high caliber auto gun.
Yeah. So you can see that the corridor continues across. Just roll your insight.
My insight. I'm a thinker, but not right now.
No. Yeah. So it carries on. You can see that this corridor here seems to be a lot wider. It looks like the main corridor that you first came down, if that makes sense. If you remember, that corridor was two people across.
Gotcha. Newman isn't really thinking because I don't think he likes being in these tight tunnels. Brings me back to the cities where I used to be an enforcer. So I'm gonna just keep moving and try and locate the targets more quickly. And I guess I'll move down this direction.
Okay. So you can see that there is a dead end, but there is a corridor off to the up to your left, traveling east. Minsk,
heading down that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Minsk, what's your going to?
I'm going to move to the junction here. I'm going to do a comm message to Newman to say I'm sticking my hand out now, and I'll stick my hand out like that so he can see me. Hopefully,
Yeah.
if he's facing the right way.
So you can see Hammond and Newman further down the corridor now.
Okay, so if that's the case, I'll be looking to the west and covering the west direction.
Right. So you're going to this corner, yeah?
No, I'm going to stay exactly where I am, but I'm covering west.
You're just going to stay there. Okay.
Yeah, just in case anybody comes behind them.
Okay.
I'm going to whisper to Newman, should I go that side? We could do a picture move around.
I'll just nod at him since I'm trying not to be loud in these tunnels.
Right.
Okay.
He's going to head to the captain and go this direction.
Okay. And at the same time, Newman's going to come down here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So, as you both peer round corners, there is a blast of fire. So this is when you will use your combat skill to take cover, because you've got cover. If you didn't have cover, then you would have to roll evade to try to dive out the way. But let me just call up my nasty people. Where am I? Ooh, where are they gone?
I hear gunfire. My medical advice would be not to let them hit you.
Right. So we are just doing and then we'll roll initiative as we go into it. So this is the blaster fire that comes. So Newman, we're going to you first. So just as you peek round, there's a you see the blaster, but it misses you, and so you're still in cover, but you don't need to roll anything. Hammond, you peep round. Oh, nice.
Uh-oh.
No, actually, it's a bad roll.
Not nice. Yeah,
no,
not nice.
It's a bad roll because I only got an 8. And remember, your take cover roll is an opposed roll. Which means that you actually duck out of the.
Doesn't the fact that they weren't expecting this attack make it an easy instead of a standard roll? In which case, that counted as a crit.
Oh,
No, Fishy, it doesn't.
Are you sure?
Right.
Incorrect.
I'm just going to remove a bit of the lighting because, and then you'll be able to see more than what's happening. Can you see now everything around that corner?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So these, this and this seems to be some kind of blockade or barricade. It looks like it's sort of like turned over barrels and things like that. Both these two people are behind cover, firing out at you. So let's all do some initiative, and then we can get on with some shooting. And we'll take it nice and slow. Hang on, because I've got 2 people. Right, this is for yellow. 22. Yeah, the yellow people. Can you see there's yellow? They both got, I see they're both using the same thing, so I'll use the same ones. Okay then, right, let's just move that up like so. You can't see, can you see the black person, Newman? Yes, you can. Yeah, they are not in line of sight at the moment. Just roll a perception check, Newman, before we dive in. Yeah, you can see that these 2 people that I don't think you could see the F1 because he was on the wrong layer, but I'll move him onto your layer.
I can see the guy with the goggles and the guy with the dark helmet. The 2 guys with dark helmets.
Yeah. Okay then. So there is something else you can see, which are 2 more scientists. Oh. Can you see those?
Yes.
There seems to be a door here. Just here that is opened, and it looks like these 2 guys have got their blasters up against the 2 scientists, aiming at them rather than anywhere else. It's almost like, looks a bit like a hostage situation, but there's no
demands.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay then. So let's get straight into the first combat. So this is my people firing again at Hammond and Newman who were in cover. So this is yours, Newman, which will hit you. So you can use an action point to take cover to avoid it. My roll is a 40.
Yeah, I'll use an action point to take cover. That would be my combat style.
Yeah. Oh, I feel a luck.
Yeah, I'll give you a luck point.
That reminds me. You've got 4 hero points now, haven't you?
Well, in this case, I don't need a hero point. I've got my luck.
Yeah. Okay, then. And that would be, 68, which means you get the highest. So it just sort of like clangs off the metal surround. Hammond, this one is coming to you, which will hit you as well. So use your combat style and use up a action point to duck back or take the hit. Sorry, take cover. Ooh, now this is important because my 32 is bigger than your 19, which means you can you can't swap it round because it would become 91, but you can use a luck point to roll again to try to get higher than my 32 if you wish, or you can just take the hit. So just to let you know, in this position, I will roll a D20. If it hits anything down the left-hand side of your body, is that the way around? Yeah. Then I will have to fire through cover. But if I hit anything on the right side, your head is due, because you have to come out, is due a fair shot. So it's up to you. What would you like to do? Or you can use a luck point to get me to roll again. Or
could I do a luck point? I have another idea. Could I do a luck point if I don't like it where it hits?
No.
Use luck. No. Okay. In this case, I think I'm gonna just take it.
Okay.
Do you remember Zachary said keep the wet stuff on the inside?
Got it. Wait. Inside my diaper or what?
You hear Zachary getting really excited and starting to lay out his equipment in the background. Okay, so there's no special at this point because I don't have any difference level, but this will go into your 11, which be your chest.
Yes. That's a good thing. That's actually a good thing.
Is that a good thing?
Because remember, I put on that extra armor.
You did, yeah.
Vest. So hopefully, the damage isn't that
bad. That has 6 points, doesn't it?
Correct.
Yeah. Right. Here comes your damage,
which is great because this has only got 5 points of armor piercing.
Hang on, my dice isn't rolling.
Good.
I'll do it manually.
I'm in.
6.
Guys, I'm in.
6. Bam. So it gets us. That's a good move actually, because if you still had 4, I would have done damage, wouldn't I? Yep. Hammond, you're up. It's time to fire back.
I'm firing back because screw that guy. He got me. I mean, so I can get him
with your blaster. Oh, nice. That's actually was that the same?
Same roll.
It's exactly.
Yeah, exactly the same.
If you roll a D20 and get 19, it's
which is good actually. I would have liked to do that. Actually.
So this is his. He'll use up an action to try to dodge back inside, which he does. So you hit nothing. And Minsk. You can hear the laser fire. Yeah.
Can I move to sort of there, but behind cover still?
You won't be able to fire if that's what you're planning.
Yeah.
I tell you where you could move and still shoot. Here. Or you could push Hammond out.
Oh,
I'd just put my hand on his shoulder.
Yeah,
hand on my shoulder, get over the shoulder, and walk forward.
Yeah.
I don't need a massage right now.
I could move to there. If I could move to there and fire, I might do that because I could try suppressing fire.
Oh, suppressing fire. You
If you
can
annoy him enough, he can't dodge us.
you can move out and fire. That's not a problem.
You have to keep in mind as well is that he's already used 2 of his action points.
Yeah.
This guy.
I
This
wouldn't
guy.
know that.
True.
But I'll do what a captain would
Plus,
do.
hang on, but also you know that there's 2 other people.
Yeah.
Because I don't. Can you? Yeah. So there's 2 other people here, Minsk.
Yeah, I can see somebody here.
Yeah, and you know that because Newman's sort of like has told you.
I would
Okay,
get further to the side if I was you. If you're going to fire, I'll go right here.
So hang on. Just so we're clear, at this point, when I fire at you, you cannot take cover action.
I'd have to evade, wouldn't I?
No, you can't.
No, okay.
You can't evade a bullet.
Someone has to
evaded
see
him.
The bulletproof mince.
I tell you what, Chuck Norris doesn't evade bullets. Bullets evade Chuck Norris.
Oh,
No. Yeah.
So you can come out and fire. That's not a problem.
I'll come out and fire. Yeah, and I'll target the closest. No, I'll target the furthest one where he's got less cover.
They both got this same amount of cover, so it's probably this one that you target. Oh, unless you want to target this one
And make it so he can't dodge my shotgun coming up.
Yeah, I was going to do this one here because he's.
Okay, then. Yeah.
It'd be more open for me.
Go for it.
In theory.
Yeah. That's a time to use a point of luck. If he gets higher than you, I mean.
Do you want to go for use a point of luck and do a 63?
Sure, I will do, just for fun. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy.
So this guy does have his action point, so he can. Now.
Oh, so close.
Okay, so this is important now because
that is a crit.
I have a crit, which means I get the special.
What are defensive gun specials?
Do you want to know? That is exactly what I'm about to look up. Because if you go to the Mythras special effect web page, if you know that. Oh, hang on. I've just shut down everything. There you go.
Everything?
No, shut down all the web pages and everything. Right. I got attacker's got a critical thing. Okay. So we can, because it's short range, I could, if it was an attacking one, I could, of course, choose location at this point. But what I can do, this special effect allows the shooter to immediately duck back into cover without needing to wait for their next turn. The character must be already standing or crouching to use duck back, which means, or just let me...
Isn't that only offensive, though?
I
was looking at the RQ firearms, and that says offensive firearms only.
Does it?
Yeah, but I don't know if that's changed, because no offense to the RQ firearms, but it looks to be like a old edition. I don't know if the M Space book has different information.
That is a good point. Somebody who's scrolling. Somebody's frantically, frantically help.
I must not die.
None of the new special effects in RQ firearms are defensive. It looks like they're all just offensive gun.
Right. Let's
specials.
Let's go to
the best comedian.
But that said, duckback would make sense for a defensive special. You could almost argue it makes more sense to be a defensive move rather than offensive.
Yes. Right, here we go.
Which one of these people are doing this?
Douglas.
Douglas.
right here.
That guy. Okay, that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy, you know his name.
Right.
No,
Okay
he's
then.
dead soon.
So just so we know, I've now got the M space sheet up. So duck back is only offensive. It's not a defensive one at all.
The only thing I'm seeing that is specifically firearms and defensive is weapon malfunction.
Yeah. That's
What?
Yeah. And
You succeeded, so you inflict a malfunction on the enemy?
no, and so
It's only on an attacker fumbles, but
Gotcha.
it's there.
yeah, and the other one that I was thinking that could actually apply to firearms might be force failure as well. Force failure is a defensive, but it doesn't say firearms. I mean, there's the only firearms defensive one is weapon malfunction, isn't it?
In fairness, there's very little you can actually do to defend against a firearm apart from not be in front of it.
Yeah, and that's why I think duck back is probably okay. Let's decide here and now. Is duck back going to be both or just offensive?
I vote that it's both.
Yeah.
Because you need
duck
something to be able to
under
do
back.
in the scenario.
Okay.
I think it's not unreasonable to assume that if you're outperforming your opponent, that would give you an opportunity to just step back into cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether
okay.
that's because you're shooting at them and you're doing better than them and you have control, or whether it's because they're shooting at you and they're doing very badly and you have control. Either way, you have control. So you could use that control just to step behind cover.
Okay. So my guy will avoid the shot and duck back. So that's a really important decision. Zachary, you're up.
Right. Okay. So first off, dragging Max with me. I'm going to head down to the end there so that I can actually see what's going on.
Okay.
And then I am going to yell out, "Stop shooting. We just want to talk." It won't work, but I have to stick with my principles.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried that earlier, didn't I? Yeah.
Yes, you did. Newman. Okay.
So this guy with the red dot is fully behind cover. I can't target him at all.
You can't. So you have a choice. You can either shoot at this guy here, and so the normal rules would apply, or you can actually fire at the cover and see whether or not you fire through the cover and actually hit him on the opposite side. Does that make sense?
Yes,
So
and I think
cool.
I'm going to just talk with my shotgun at this guy, so that I don't have to talk through cover. Okay. And here is my roll.
Yeah. So that's this guy here. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not at long range yet for your weapon, are you? It's 20 meters away.
Yeah, the first one is 20. That's perfect.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. So therefore you will hit, but I can't react. So you automatically get a special. Yeah. Because you've got one level of success.
And I think I might want to use duck back in this case.
Yeah.
Because then I can, on my next attack, then I can lean out and shoot again and then use duck back if I were to succeed and get a special.
Yeah. So what
that will safe.
Yeah, so what that will mean is that on my round, on my shooting, I won't be able to target you at all because you're completely round the corner again.
Right. And well, we have our tank with his new armor out there, so I'll let him deal with that.
Okay then.
Here is my hit location then. Now
So
I've decided my special.
Hit location first. So chest or above, you'll hit. That's a leg. So therefore, you are firing through the front load of cover. For him, I think would you like to do some damage?
This is the time when I would love to have an 18, but I'll take an 8. I lost the 1 on the front.
I think this is classed as a steel beam. A steel door. I'm classing it as. So 8 points. So you go, and it just hits the barrel, and there's a nice hole in it. It doesn't actually go through it. It just hits nicely.
And then I'll duck back.
And then, so you are now there. Okay, so we're going round to turn 2 now for anybody who's got action points left. So these guys here come into the room, dragging the scientists with them. That's on their 22. These guys have got no action points. Hammond, you're up.
I'm going to go for this guy right here.
Yeah.
I'm going for the attack.
58. So that will hit. I don't have any action points, so you will have a special as well.
Is there a special to prevent someone from ducking?
No.
I have a special for what's that press advantage? Is there a version of that?
Yes, there is. What's it called? Is it pin down? Yeah.
I want to pin that guy down.
Pin down.
They roll willpower against your attack roll?
Yeah, it's opposed willpower roll against the attack roll. Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully these guys don't go to therapy.
Okay, so that would be a 12, which will be in my chest, which is actually...
I know what you're going to say.
The chest is
same armor.
It is the same armor, but the lucky thing is that it's out of cover. Because so you need to roll some damage first. 6. Yeah, well, he's actually got the same armor that you're wearing. And what was your attack roll? 58.
58. That means they have to willpower out of that.
Okay, so they won't attack, isn't it? Hunkers down behind them and cannot return fire on their next turn. Yeah, okay then. Let me just put a 1 there. So
that's something. That's something, fellas. That's something.
I know.
It is something.
Minsk. Now, you've got this guy is behind cover because he's pinned down by Hammond's shot. This guy is down cover because he ducked back. What would you like to do?
Throw a
Well,
grenade.
Right up to this cover here and duck down.
Yeah, okay, then that's not a problem. Zachary.
Yeah, funnily enough, I was seriously considering exactly what Minsk has just done. Zachary's primary combat training is in non-lethal restraint, which means that if he can get his hands on one of these guys, he might be able to do some good. So I think, assuming that I won't be slowed down too much getting past Hammond, I want to do the same thing and just run up and slide into cover there.
Okay.
Next to Minsk.
Nice one. Newman.
I don't believe I have any action points, and I'm not going to give you another luck.
Okay. We'll go straight into combat round 2, turn 1, which is so the first thing that happens is my combat action. You hear some gunfire, blaster fire round here. Can you see where I'm
Mm-hmm.
And you notice that the 2 scientists come running out. They come running out on 22. It's going to get a little bit crowded here, but they run up to those barriers. They don't have enough movement to climb over them at the moment, but they run up, and then followed by the 2 guys in black. The 2 scientists don't have any damage or anything on them, if that makes sense. They haven't been shot. It's almost like it might have been panic fire on that bit. This guy here is ducked back, okay, and he's sort of like behind cover, and he moves behind the scientist. This guy is pinned down at the moment, but the scientist is. It looks like Zachary that is about to come over the cover, and we are up.
So somebody's got him over a barrel.
Yeah, there you go. Hammond.
Yes.
Okay, Hammond. So it looks like, so in front of you, Minsk and Zachary are hiding behind the barricade, and the other guy on the opposite side is hiding behind the barricade on the opposite side. This scientist is sort of like clambering over, which is causing you a very difficult shot. You can try to aim at one of these 2, but your attack will be hard. If you do a hard, you will hit one of them, if that's what you want to do. If you fail at the hard but hit a standard, you will hit the scientist. You can't fire at the guy behind the barricade because Minsk and Zachary are on you. Well, you could.
You'd have to shoot through one of us.
Yeah, you could just sort of like...
That might not stop you, but that's the situation.
Hammond, do one of those things when you just shoot through their shoulder and hit the person.
This is not speed.
Well, I am aware where the arteries are naturally, so it'll be fine, guys. Don't puss out.
You can't hit this guy unless you fire through the scientist here.
That's a valid shot.
Yeah.
Do the scientists seem to be helping these people because they seem to be doing everything in their power to do that?
No, it looks like
they were fleeing the black guys and.
Well, roll an insight, Minsk.
Okay.
Let's see how insightful you are. Who's got tactics? Does anybody have to? Oh no, I'll give it to you, Minsk.
Well, not that we've demonstrated so far.
Yeah. No, it's a clever tactic. They're actually scared the scientists to say run for it, but as they're running, they're actually providing them with cover.
Yeah.
But if they want to fire at you, you don't think they're going to be bothered about hitting a scientist. Max,
It's the old
Hammond,
herding cows through a minefield routine, isn't it?
Yeah. Max whispers in your ear, Hammond, that's my twin brother. Don't kill him.
Sorry, Max.
He looks nothing like you.
We can't afford to have two of you.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I'm gonna.
Yes, he does.
Good news for you, Max. You mean you didn't kill my brother? I mean you're now unique in the universe.
Yeah. Hammond, call your shot. Come on, Hammond. You're a good shot. You're a good shot.
What I'm gonna do though is I'm going to
You can hit this first.
hold my turn until things get a little clearer. Pretty much, if it pops up over the barrier and there's a clean shot, that's when I would go for it. But for now, I'm just gonna wait it out.
You mean you're going to use the Overwatch rule we've
one
now
thing
got?
I will say though is I'm going to ask Newman, clear the gap.
Newman's hiding behind the corner.
I know. Clear the gap. It's your time, Newman.
He has no idea what's happening yet, only from the comms. Oh my God, they're sent in the scientists. Minsk. So you're down behind. You can see that this scientist is. You can see he's got his hands on the top. You are actually ducked back in cover at the moment. So
I've just looked at my brawn, and what I want to do ain't going to work.
You had a similar idea to me.
So the reason I'm saying that is so if you come up and shoot, then you will be in combat unless you use a combat special to duck back.
Yeah.
Same with you, Zachary, on your roll.
I'm going to hold my action while looking at the top corner of this barricade. And if I see something pop up, I'm going to shoot it, as long as it's not a scientist.
On this side?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That I think. Are you saying that if this guy comes up to shoot, you're going to shoot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am indeed.
Zachary, you're up.
I want to look at the barricade. When they tipped this barrel over to make a barricade, did they do something to fix it in place?
Roll a perception check.
Oh, good call. I like it. Let's do a barrel roll.
Yes, they have. You also, I'm pleased you did a perception check, because just looking into the barricade, there's something else in there.
Is it a monster?
It's a mouse.
It's much worse than a monster. Roll your insight, Zachary.
Is it the Grim Reaper?
It's a grenade.
It's a crystal dog.
Oh,
Okay, well, that's a successful insight.
It's a Snoop Dog.
There's explosives.
Why are they hiding behind a barrel full of explosives? Do these people have no sense?
Live life on the edge.
I will, of course.
You probably
panically stage whisper this information across comms and to Minsk.
You might see now why I kept giving you the option to fire through cover.
Yeah, well, it would have ended the fight a lot sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So anything you would like to do, your perception is just a free action in this state. And you can whisper over comms.
Under the circumstances, then, yes, I'd like to run back to where I've just come from, knowing that I'm currently crouched next to a bomb.
Go for it.
So, let me through! When Minx gets clear, shoot the barrel!
Newman.
So I'm being told to seize the gap and that there's scientists running and that there's a bomb.
Yeah.
Right? Okay,
Yep.
that's a lot of conflicting messages. Would it be possible to use my action to would it be possible to use my action to peer around the corner and stay in cover?
You can take a free action to peek and use a perception check.
That's what I'll do then. And my general plan, if I'm seeing then what I see there, is that I'm going to wait for things to resolve a little bit. Here's my perception.
You don't even see dead people.
I see future dead people.
Yes.
Are you looking it and roll it again, or are you taking that?
You know what? I'll take that. Let's see where this goes.
So you take a quick look round. You don't see much apart from the cover that was there before. You probably were a little bit timid, Newman. It's all right. Nobody saw it. You sort of like went, oh no, you didn't put your head right the way round, and so you're not 100% sure. Okay, we are going to turn 2, combat round 2. Turn
Did
2.
Minsk tell anyone what he's found? Am I aware yet that?
Yeah, he told me that what he found. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I please remind you that once we start a new turn, a new combat, your delayed actions, your interrupt, your overwatches are gone.
Right, okay.
The
turn or the round?
It doesn't go to my turn.
No.
Okay.
No matter.
Because otherwise I'll never get to shoot at them.
I know. That's why I'm implementing the rule.
Maybe have good initiative.
Yeah, having good
initiative next time.
Having a good initiative. Inwils, all the cameras except Mr. Pickles are frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, they are.
Oh no!
Right, now everybody stay really still so they can't tell when we get them back up.
That's the joke. We're not moving. Speak with our heads.
Something's wrong, guys.
Like newscasters.
Okay, people move. I move.
We have to.
Oh, Fishy's moving now. Medivac's moving. And Captain's moving. We're all moving. I think.
I was genuinely wondering how long Pickles could hold that pose.
Yeah. Not fun. Okay, then. So we'll play it.
You know, that's his bedtime pose.
We'll play it until the next. We'll play it how you want it to be played. Yeah. Okay then. So here comes mine and black guys. These two people first. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, they both take one shot at this scientist and one shot at that scientist, and both miss them. As they
also missed the barrel behind them.
That's so stupid.
And luckily they missed the barrel as well. This guy,
With that roll, the Mr. Moonbase.
yeah, this guy, however, does hit this one. Let's just see.
Why aren't they intentionally shooting their cover?
Oh, he
in the
shoots. In the head. Oh, I
Oh,
love.
a kindred soul.
Let's do.
Bunch of Ramsey Boltons over here.
6 points on his 3. Takes this scientist out, who slumps down. He sort of like tries to get over the cover, but this guy who's down shoots him in the head, and he just slumps over it there. And this guy here is out of your pin down and takes his shot at the scientist here. Hits him in the... Come on, another head. Oh! I was just saying, another head hit, please. And there it is.
Yeah.
6
Same
points.
damage. You're a sniper.
Yeah. And takes this guy. So this guy falls sort of like slumped over the top. Hammond, you're up.
I'm gonna do some cover fire for my captain to get out of there.
Okay.
Probably aim for this guy over here.
He's behind cover from being pinned down. You can shoot either this one or this one. And you
Sure,
walk.
I'm gonna go. I'll go for
Yeah.
this one.
Okay, go for it.
And then
Yeah. And he will use his remaining action. Oh, yes! He'll use duck back and get completely into cover. My critical rolls are on form today.
Yeah, are you having a fun time?
I do you want to know? I am having the best time. Do you know? I have a carefully laid out plan on this screen, and so far it's going exactly to plan.
Going according to plan. Wow.
Yeah, completely.
The only good thing we could say here is that roll, at least Hammond's shot served its purpose. It was supposed to pin him down, and he has moved behind cover, so it did.
Perfect. Yes, exactly. Minsk, you're up.
Okay, with the knowledge that I have, don't be stupid or don't be sensible. I know the 2 scientists are down now, so I'm going to leg it back over here.
You don't have a Zippo, do you? Just leave it under the barrel and run.
Poor Hammond's got so many people round him.
Get away from me!
They're all sort of like
It's getting very crowded over here.
very
Back off, Matt.
Zachary.
I think I'm just going to lean up against the wall and quietly panic. And that's so dither, in other words.
Okay. And Newman.
Aim for the
do
barrel.
something fun. Do it, Newman. Do it.
I suppose if I'm able, would I be able to do another peeking perception?
You certainly could.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm being careful here because somebody's throwing grenades down the hall.
You can still do that.
Did you go round and bang your head on like a steam?
Yeah.
I imagine what I'm like, look, I'm glancing because I don't want to give them time to shoot at me, but I'm glancing and I'm seeing that there's a body on the barrel. So I'm guessing Newman would probably guess like that there's still a person coming. That maybe they aren't actually down.
Okay, then from the easy, you can see that there is a body on the barrel.
Do I pick up that it's not moving, or do I just glance out and see that there's something?
It's definitely not moving. It's got half of its head blown off.
It's usually a bad sign for the person.
Well, not always. In Star Wars,
They
use those
usually
androids with their head cut off. That's probably not this. I guess I'll lean out and take a shot at whatever I can see then.
Okay, then. And let's take our break there. Because it's
before the
too
big boom.
yeah, it's I'm just because I just need to work out the blast radius.
Oh, right, grenades.
Oh, great.
It's all right, Zachary, because Hammond's in front of you.
I'm armor class Hammond.
Yeah,
D&D terms.
and he's look at Minsky's over here.
I wouldn't run down that hall too fast because I might turn around and think enemies are coming up behind me.
Okay, we are going to have a quick break. 15 minutes. We'll be back at 1:45 the hour. Go and get something to eat and drink, and we'll be back real soon. Okay, and you are live as well. Newman, you have come round the corner and you're about to do something fantastic. I feel it. I feel it in my blood.
I just want to talk. And I'm pointing over the body, I presume, trying to see if there's anybody to shoot at. And if there's nobody visible, then I'll shoot at the barrel because the voice said, do you want to shoot through cover? And I think I can.
Right. Let's see what you can.
Would you like a shot roll?
Hang on. What are you shooting at? Tell me what you're shooting at.
Do I see anybody like a head or torso above the body laying on the barrel?
Right. So let's just. I think this black security guard. Oh,
I think he's outside of my view.
Yeah,
just barely.
And this one's ducked back, and this one's behind the barrel. So you can see that the scientist is dead on the barrel. Does that help you in any way?
Yes. In that case, I'm targeting the barrel in the sense that I want to shoot through it.
Okay, then. Go for it.
Try dodge this barrel.
Beautiful. Bypass armor.
Yeah. Wow.
Interesting. Would you like your barrel to try and evade?
Geolocation.
It's really
It's gotta be max
interesting.
damage, hasn't it?
That's yeah. So see, max damage doesn't come in ranged weapons.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we have this cool special sheet of new specials. Circumvent cover. Oh, that's only high tech. Over penetration.
That's what she said.
Only for high powered weapons. I don't know if a shotgun really is high powered.
I would say I would say
shotgun with
high-powered.
slug. Yeah.
You could rapid reload.
Oh, how about duck back?
If this is about to explode,
Okay.
that would be really a good idea.
Well,
That's the only thing I can think of offhand is duck back because choose location wouldn't help me here if I could.
Is there anything to help push?
As described
push the barrel?
As described in M-Space, maximize damage. The example they give in M-Space is specifically a blaster.
Yeah.
So it does
even
work with ranged
maximize
weapons
damage.
there.
Like I don't. One die isn't really that much. Even though I've been saying I would like an 18 for a while now. Is there anything like that I can do extra armor damage or bypass armor in a sense? Is that something that works with a shotgun here? When we're talking about a steel barrel?
I think. So how I would see bypass armor working with a weapon is almost like you find that chink, that gap, so it's a
you
bit
hit
like
the point where the barrel is dented and already weakened.
yeah, or you
Or
just
you hit the
hit
seal.
Yes. So,
Can you pin down the barrel and stop it from shooting back?
There is in Destin, there is circumvent cover. In Destin, I know it's actually a
Banner
We
breaks
have
a
it
lot
in-
of covers.
He doesn't
It's
want to
in,
miss the barrel, though. He wants to hit the barrel, not miss it.
It's in the firearms one as well, but it says that it needs to be high-tech weaponry that could do that, along the lines of self-guided ammunition to be able to shoot around cover and hit.
Oh, that's what it says. Yeah, oh yes, because I remember reading that and typing it.
So my shotgun works, right?
So
Twist it with a fire.
circumvent cover in Destin says the hero ignores any cover the target is behind, finding a gap or momentarily slip up of the target to exploit. The target does not gain the protection from the armor points and hit points of the cover against the attack. If it would not make sense for the cover to be compromised, the hero can instead perform a trick shot to bypass it. So, what do
America bouncing his shield off two walls and hitting the guy from behind, isn't it?
So what do you want to do? Let's go from that point and then see what will be.
Yeah, I guess my goal, of course, is to shoot through this barrel and hit whoever's hiding behind it on the other side. But I'd also like to duck back, as well. So it would.
Yeah, because you will have 2 crits.
Well, I will. Oh yeah, that's like
You'll
like
have 2
Mythras
specials.
almost.
You can do both.
Yeah.
So if there's a bypass armor, I'll try and shoot the dented spot. And then duck back as my second special.
So let's say that. So you fire. Let's do some damage to start off with.
Yeah, let's. If this is embarrassing, let's just duck back quickly.
Yeah.
10.
10's
Not quite 18, but that's nice.
10's all right. And then you duck back. Roll a d20 for me. 16.
Left arm.
I'm going to change that to. I don't have a lot of armor in left arm, so I'm going to change it to chest because I know.
Left torso.
10 points for. Okay. I am thinking that this was quite an impressive shot. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Even we're not to the state of trick shots until we have like smart gun links and things like that. But what I am going to say is that the slug found a gap between the barrel and the wall. How does that sound?
That works for me.
And so rather than the left arm, we'll say that it hits this guy's right arm.
That's a lucky shot.
Yeah, it's a crit, and it's a good crit. So it actually comes through. So it doesn't go through the cover.
Gotcha.
Your special bypasses the cover, circumvents cover, and sort of like slides it down the gap. So you hear this guy. It hits this guy. I need to make an endurance check against your original roll.
This is the perfect time.
Crit 5. Okay, then. So he fails that. So he's going to be out of it for.
That's like the opposite of what you wanted.
1 turn. Okay, then. Right. And that brings us to combat round 3, turn 1.
It's a slug, isn't it? So it could ricochet. Ricochet.
Ricochet. Okay. These people first. Okay.
Those guards they just can't make up their mind where they want to be.
Okay.
We've got any
Yeah.
sense
So
they want to be
Chucklebugs.
nowhere near those barrels.
To me, to you.
Hammond.
Hammond's got to aim as this guy's running away. He's going to aim for this guy.
Yeah. Go for it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm going to use a point of luck and reverse that.
Okay.
For 37?
For 37. Yeah.
For 37, Mr. Pickles.
No,
Okay,
you could
then.
re-roll it and get a better. Well, it didn't matter.
Could I re-roll it?
Well, you don't. I don't think you need to re-roll it because I failed my shot. So you will have a special. So you can marksman it if you wish.
That's what I'm going to do, marksman.
Yeah. So roll a d20 first. 4. So that's a leg. So you can go up to an abdomen if you wish.
No, I'm going to go for the leg.
You go for the leg? Yeah. That's
His
absolutely-
abdomen
leg.
is covered by that special armor plate.
It is,
You know
yeah.
that, right?
Exactly. Thank you. All right, let's do this phase. Come on, everyone. Everyone, cross your fingers. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that went into my leg. So I've got.
I think he went to his butt, actually. His left. He's going to need a little donut to sit on for life. Survives this.
Minsk, you're nice and safe. You've got both Zachary and Hammond protecting you from the blast area, if need
Which is
be.
wonderful.
You can even pull Max
I'm
over
gonna-
a bit.
Acting way, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to move down here. I'm going to mention to Newman that will come around the corner behind him. And
Turn and shoot.
Yeah.
I'm the captain.
Overwatch
now.
activated.
Yeah, so I'll probably get as far as there, won't I?
Yeah, that's fine. Zachary.
Does anybody actually know what the hell is going on now?
No.
So that's basically going to be his turn, is asking that question.
Okay. And Newman.
Well, I guess I
Shoot the barrel.
was going to say it as if it was my idea, but now I feel like I'm going to
I
continue
was going to
shooting
shoot the barrel,
at
but
the
now you've
cover
told me to.
barrel general area. I mean, the goal is mostly to shoot through it and cause some suppressive fire if I can. I don't think I can see it.
Yeah, so last time you didn't go through the barrel. You went round it.
Yeah. But he just told me to shoot at the barrel, so I guess I'm going to shoot at the barrel.
Okay, go for it.
74.
74 will hit. So can you do some damage for me?
Would I be able to use a special?
Yeah.
Marksman. No, I'm going to do duck back because I'm being a careful person after
Okay.
that grenading. And here is damage. 13. I'm
Okay.
getting better,
Ooh.
guys.
13.
Yeah.
So this is important because the cover actually provides 12 points of cover, which means that slug actually went through the cover into the inside
The goodies
of it.
inside.
Yeah. And so
We're a scientist inside the barrel. Just killed him.
I guess I'll just, as I'm ducking back, I'll be like, yes, I did it.
Yeah. So this has an 8-meter blast area. So it's going to come down the corridor. Can you see my ruler?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Almost to the notched points.
Yeah, almost to the notch point. Now, the other good thing is that it's going to come this way as well.
What are you doing, Bond?
Bad thing is it's likely to set off those other 2 barrels.
This barrel won't. The explosion of this barrel, Hammond, won't actually touch you because there's not a line of sight. But it will blow this barrel, which will go up this far and around here. Okay, then. Let me roll some evades for my people. So these are the 2 black guards at the back. Or the guards dressed in black. I wish I was a player. I would be doing so
they sent
well.
Special forces here.
Yeah. Here's the next one. Right. We are taking. So he's going to take half damage. This critical one's not going to take any. This is the top. This is the one that's been shot in the butt. No, this is the one that's been shot in the butt, isn't it?
Yeah, the other one was an arm from me.
Yeah. So that top one succeeds, but we'll have half damage. And this bottom one succeeds as well, but we'll have half damage. Okay. 5d8. Okay. Chunk. 17 points damage. So this guy is absolutely fine. He's out of it. He's going to take 17 points of damage, which is going to wipe him out. Because he'll take... Oh, actually, he'll take...
Is that every location as well?
So the number of locations it hits is the dice, the number of dice you roll.
Right.
So 5 in this case.
5. But he's going to take 8 points of damage, isn't he? 9, because we round up. So he will take 9 points of damage over 5 locations. Okay, then. So I'm just going to do these until he's dead, if that makes sense, because he does have armor. So 9 points to his 15. Okay, so that's going to he needs to make a check there, which he fails. The next one is his 16, which is his other arm.
It's going to be a torso, isn't it?
He obviously put his hands up in front of him to stop the explosion.
Yeah, that right arm can't go again. I'm just hitting arms now. That's I need something other than 6. Oh, I'm doing the legs now.
That's a left leg.
16 is an arm
That's
again.
back on the arms.
14 is back on the arms. Oh, good grief. 19 is right. He's out of it.
It's going to make an excellent sandbag.
Yeah, he really is. Okay, then. So this guy is the same. He's got 9 locations coming up. 18. Arm. 16 arm. 14. What? Oh,
Head.
head. That will take him out, even with 9 points of damage. He's he's actually a serious wound in there. He's not major. Actually, he's just unconscious. He's not actually dead. He is unconscious. This guy, leg, no, abdomen. 8 is an abdomen. 9. He's all right with that one. That's his right arm. That's his arm. Legs. 19 B.
Head again.
Yeah, that'll take him down to a serious wound in his head, which he fails the roll. So he is also unconscious. Mr. Hammond, can you please make me an endurance evade? Now, hang on. Yeah. Let me get to the end. So you're already in cover. So if you fail the roll, then it's going to be half damage. Okay. If you succeed the roll, it'll be no damage at all. The corner will provide you with some armor points as well as the blast goes. Go for it.
Don't forget, we've got hero point if you want to do a crit success.
Actually, no. I'm going to use my
luck point.
Luck point to reverse that.
That's not a crit, though.
It's not a crit,
but
it's a success.
It's a success, which means
that's all I need. That's all I need is I need a success.
So as the blast comes up, Hammond, you somehow hear the first explosion, and because you're quite keen on demolitions, you suddenly think, and just sort of like duck back and sort of like dive off.
What was that, inwils? What was that?
I didn't say anything. I didn't actually say anything. I just mouthed it. And you just sort of like dive, and Zachary, you just see Hammond dive towards you as the blast area goes up the corridors at both ends.
Little wisps of grey smoking hair.
You also notice that he has no eyebrows now.
What?
Yeah.
Those are the only part of my hair that still had a little bit of color.
We can draw some on because we can make you look surprised all the time.
So there's this.
Like a blast, the idea.
Newman, you hear an explosion, then a second explosion, and feel the rush of hot air. Minsk, you see the explosion coming up in this direction. Max sort of like ducks down with his hands over his ears. There's Hammond, you see, or Zachary, you see a bit of the scientist, like an arm, just come with the blast.
He's trying to high five you for how awesome that
Yeah, he says it comes back. And the head as well.
What would be really funny is if there's a barrel 8 meters apart from this barrel and going all the way around like a...
Oh, that would be, yeah.
Coming behind us.
Yeah. Yes, you know those barrels that you've been looking at. Yes, okay then. So the it subsides, the explosion. What would you... Who's top of the... Hammond, you're prone on the floor.
I will get up.
Okay. Minsk, you are round.
I'm going to walk up to Newman, pat him on the back, say, "Attaboy, Newman. Nice shot."
Zachary.
Give him a grin.
Zachary.
I'm going to head to the corner and just like shine a flashlight or something down the corridor to look at what the situation now is. Which hopefully is no one shooting at us because
Sniper
everybody's
shot.
too busy having been blown up.
So you can see there's an unconscious body down there. These scientists, these are no longer here. And
bits of them are here, bits of them are there.
Those are no longer there altogether. So you can see this unconscious person here.
So I will head down to check them out then. Are we still in initiative order, or are we dropping out of that yet? Nobody's shot at me yet, so I'm hoping.
I'm just doing your order at the moment, just for sake of an order of who does what. But we're not in combat at the moment because there's no combat.
So, having declared what I'm doing, I will just head down and check up on the body that I could see straight away.
Okay. At that time, you can actually see this guy here. As you come down, you notice that he seems to have avoided the blast, and he heads round down into here.
As I'm going behind you, do I see that or no?
I don't want
to. Zachary can tell
I don't
you
want to say anything loudly because I don't want the guy who's leaving to hear. But I will quietly, point in that direction and use combination of his proximity and the comms to say to Hammond, one heading that way.
Okay.
Hang on, let's switch over to Newman and Minsk and see what they're doing.
I'll give like the explosion a moment to settle, and then my plan is to continue down the hall, walking over towards here with my shotgun ready.
Yeah.
And of course, seeing my allies, I'm going to be providing them backup.
I'm glad you said continue down the hall, not continue firing down the hall.
Yeah.
Just as I've walked into your line of fire.
I'll be right one step behind you.
At this point, Hammond, you hear a voice from behind you that says, "You stupid old man," and
right here.
You see behind you, Max has a blaster aimed straight for you. No, I was joking. Sorry.
Max.
Bad time.
No jokes when we're on the job.
Bad time to stab us in the back with the shotgun guy right next to you.
That would do. I wish I had thought about that. That would have been a classic since you've been protecting him all this time.
Yes,
But
he's our Alan Rickman.
Yeah. So sorry, Hammond. What did you want to do?
I'm gonna coup de grace this person right here.
Yeah, you can. Before Minsk gets to him. Yeah.
I'll shout for Newman to watch for the person who ran this direction. But in that time, I'm going to check what these people have on them and see if there's anything we can use, either be grenades or whatever.
Yeah, and they have the same as the security person before. So they don't have any grenades. They have the nice 6 points of armor for chest and abdomen on. And they're carrying blasters that seem to have all traceable serial codes or anything like that removed from them.
Okay. But no blasters are better than what we have right now, right?
No, they're just medium blasters.
Okay.
Well, I don't have a blaster, so I'm going to take the blaster from the guy that I'm currently... Unlike Hammond, I'm giving medical attention to this guy and stabilizing him.
Roll
I'm
your...
swearing under my breath as Hammond plugs the other one.
Shoots the other one. Roll
but
your...
I will take his blaster.
Yeah.
And first aid. That's a 22 on the first aid roll. That's easily a success. That's a formidable success if need be.
He's still out of it, but he's stabilized. He's not losing any blood. Newman.
I will do as I am told. I'm going to move forward past Hammond to get a look down this hall, I guess. And I will continue with my shotgun out in pursuit.
So just where you are at the moment, you can see, can you right the way round up here, sort of like down this side of the wall and across here? Can you see the end of that corridor? This is a room. Round here and here, you see makeshift, almost like computer gear and sensors. You can tell that they're makeshift because you can still see the thick wire or the cables that have been pulled from what appears to be a generator around the corner into them. And it looks like they've been not set up in a hurry, but they just don't belong here. They've obviously been shipped into this place to what you think is to monitor the room, the weapons room that you were. Indeed, on these screens up here, they're sort of like 4 monitors, and you can see on each of them that there's it's 4 cameras from the weapon room. And when you get to this point, you hear a voice not calling out. It's almost like, I just want to say, communicating with you. It's a very dry, flat voice that has no hint of emotion or anything like that. And he's just sort of like shouts from round the corner. He says, "You're a bit too late. The data's gone."
That's unfortunate for you, is what I'm going to call back to him.
What data?
I guess I'll make myself, I'll like move forward as I'm saying that then.
Okay, where would you like to move forward?
These are like boxes or half height.
That's like that's sort of like steps up to a raised area. It looks like it's sort of like got the top layer of metal removed.
Gotcha. I'd probably make my way to here at least, and then scan the room or what I can see with my shotgun.
Okay, then move yourself up then. Okay. So this guy is actually stood here. So quite naturally, as you come around the corner, he fires. Oh, why couldn't I get a crit now? We're not.
So I should use a defensive take cover roll, shouldn't I?
Well, you can. If you get a success, you'll get a special. But at the moment, he's missed you. So you can just fire if you wish.
Right
Yeah,
now,
actually, that is what I wish.
He's so freaking
Yeah, no, he shot, missed. I'm gonna get confident and shoot back, and here's my attack roll.
Yeah, that does hit. He doesn't seem to be going into cover or anything. He seems to be quite just stood there with his blaster, just firing shots at you. So you will have a special, but I need a D20, a special hit location.
Let's go with marksman, because I feel like he's challenged my authority of the law. If I duck back behind cover, that'll make the law look like a coward. So
Yeah.
marksman and 13.
So you can move that to the chest if you wish, or you can leave it in the arm.
This guy has that armor, so I'm going to leave it in the arm.
Okay, then. Do some damage.
I'm going to disarm him.
Oh.
12?
12 points of damage. So that which arm was it? 13.
Right.
Right
So
arm.
he has 4 points of armor there. That takes it down to 8. And that will actually, he's got 4 points on his arm. So the 8 to take it down to -4, which would be a major wound. I think I still get immediately. So I can't continue to fight. What's my endurance roll? What? Why do I get the crit then?
It's only an arm, man. I've got the Black Knight now.
That's
Okay.
worse.
Just a flesh wound.
So hang on. So incapacitated, injury, fail equals unconscious. If ripped off, if not here. So he sort of like takes the shot in his right arm. That's just sort of like blows a nice hole in it, which causes him to drop his actual weapon.
Can I call out to a comrade?
Yeah, so I can't. I'm immediately incapacitated in any case, because my arm's just been blown off almost. So he's out of the fight. So you can do as with him as you wish.
Doctor, I've got a fresh one over here for you.
You're the doctor, Zachary.
This one you
And I
can
guess
go
I'm going
like.
to move up towards him. Like I'll creep up those stairs and keep my shotgun trained on him just in case he does a slasher
He's
villain
faking
lunge and
it.
goes, rah.
Yeah.
I guess I'll also kind of take a look around the room as I get up there.
Yeah, so the computers carry on down this side as well. It just seems to be in one area, and it's all been set up, and you can see that this is where the information is coming from. The ones here have the cameras on, if you remember. The ones here seem to have had some kind of data or something like that. They're all blacked out blue screens of death on them. This guy Zachary, he's needs a medicine roll to be stable. But he's incapacitated at the moment, so
Well, I'm afraid he's dead.
Oh, bummer.
that's the second time.
In fairness, he is very stable now that he's dead. His condition will not really change any further.
Don't forget to put a point in it.
Indeed.
The medicine is just going up just with the fumbles, because you had a fumble last time.
Hands-on experience.
If I were you guys, I'd be really seriously considering finding a new medic.
Yeah.
Zachary just comes up and does the medical scan and says, "No, he's dead."
Nothing I can do for him.
So far, you might have caused more deaths than we did.
No, but it's close.
Okay, the guy next to you, Minsk, is unconscious but stable. This guy is dead. The rest of this room around here just is full of old stuff. It looks like this Hammond used to be the generator. That's when the generator, so it's a bit like the power supply. But the only thing...
Can I look into it? Maybe I can try to restart it up.
Yeah, you can roll me an engineering or yeah, it looks like this has been off for decades. It doesn't seem to be powering the computers. Matter of fact, just looking around, you notice that there's a generator just over here that was powering the computer screens and the antennae array, getting the information back.
Well, if I'm able to boot up the computers, could our tech guy then try to maybe hack in software, see if he can relieve any deleted data?
So these computers here are all off. It looks like they're still connected to the power, but it just looks like they are not on at all. You try to switch them on, but you just get gibberish hexadecimal code coming up. It doesn't go out of its boot cycle. It looks like maybe...
See that hole there, Hammond? That's where the boot drive is supposed to be.
Yeah, it looks like it's been wiped. Newman and Minsk, can you roll for me, please, a perception check? Are you doing anything with it, Minsk, or just leaving it?
You're muted.
Okay. You both see something. I'm going to explain what you actually see. So one of the images on the cameras, if you remember, they are on this computer up here. There's 4 cameras, 4 screens for each one of the cameras. You notice that someone walks into the weapons room. She's probably close to about 6 foot in her heels, and she seems to be dressed in combat style, but not heavy armor. She looks quite protected. She doesn't have a helmet on. You can see her long, flowing blonde hair, and she seems to have what appears to be a squad of 6 other people, dressed very much like this guy. And she walks into the room, and you see it on all 4 cameras as the squad comes in at the same time. and she walks over, and she goes to one of the bits. If you remember, there were several bits, and she seems to know exactly which one she wants to go to. And she goes over, and she quite deftly kneels down in her heels and presses what appears to be a compartment. And she presses it, and it suddenly, she presses it in, and it sort of like pops out. And she reaches inside, and she takes something out. You can't see what it actually is. And she takes it out and secretes it somewhere on her person. And then she stands up and turns and almost like looks at you through the camera. If that makes sense. She seems to be looking straight at you both. And a smile goes across her face. And in the background, this squad of these black armored people seem to be setting some kind of charges in the room. And they sort of like put these on and then signal, and they leave the room. And she looks up at one camera in particular and sees seems to look straight into you, into your eyes. And then she just sort of like brings her what appears to be a blaster and just shoots the camera that she was looking at. And the other cameras are still operational, and you see her walking out of the door, and you hear it, the airlock come and seal the room. And you're just thinking, oh, well, that's weird. And you look away, but instantly look back as there's this almighty flash of light, and each of the cameras just go and just give those black and white lines of static. And you think they might have destroyed the room on the other side.
Bastards.
No.
She didn't look like she was wearing like equipment related to Orca, would she?
She had no identification on signs on her at all. A bit like the guy that's just dead, that Zachary killed. Sorry, that was killed by a gunshot just on the floor.
Definitely not killed by me under any circumstances.
I guess I'll check if he has any identification or any information on him that might be useful.
It seems exactly like the others. All of them have no identification on them. And Zachary, you've got one of the blasters. You even notice that this has no identification on it. Even the serial numbers have been removed from them.
That's against the law.
Why I've taken it.
Yeah, just make sure you add somewhere that it has no serial numbers on it.
I have a note of that.
Max appears and says, "What's going on?"
Look away, Max. Stay in the car.
Stay in the car.
Close your innocent eyes.
So you do have an unconscious... what shall we call
prisoner.
them? Prisoner, yeah. Let's go.
Because we're going to get some interrogation going, but we should probably search the rest of this area, see if there's anything left. I guess I'll get the guy tied up if I can while they do the searching.
Okay. This you can probably got some Ziploc ties or something that you can tie his hands together. This room just has the barrels in that they used for the barricades. Apart from that, apart from the good computer systems that were operational, everything else just seems to be old and decades old. It definitely looks like it appears to you that somebody has come here, set this up to monitor the data from the planet, and this was here, so they used it. You don't think this base, the purpose of this base was to monitor that room. It's definitely been adapted.
Okay.
Da, da, da.
Okay.
Oh, another resounding success for us then.
We're not dead.
Yeah, you almost had a person survive.
I think the only is Newman still injured, and Hammond.
I wasn't sure because we traveled for a while.
Oh, anything that you healed in the journey to the moon.
Yeah. So I just have a nasty scar.
Yeah.
From where he jammed the scalpel to try and separate
the
bone from the.
I had to get the hip joint put back into the hip. That's all.
So okay then. So are you planning on staying here, or are you planning on going back to your ship? What's going to be the plan?
I vote we take our prisoner back to the ship.
Yeah. We have an area that we can lock him into, and we can really get information out of him.
I think he came down in the grav vehicle, did you not?
Yeah, and we can send him out of the airlock when we're done with him. If he does not, if he doesn't work with us, Doctor, we will. If he works with us, we'll make sure he gets home safely.
If he doesn't work, if he works against us, you will let the doctor heal him. That
seems like a reasonable threat.
Yeah,
actually, I like that one.
Did you see what he does with a scalpel?
What happens to your friend? Yeah,
he keeps putting antifreeze into the syringes for some reason.
Let's look really similar. Okay, antibiotic, antifreeze.
Yeah.
It's
yeah. Don't you think the people that hired us would want to question these fellows about what they've done with the data?
That's right. Okay, none of the airlock plan. Then we're not going to be airlocking anybody.
So you have got. Let me just put. I've just moved you. We're not. I'm just putting you back onto the ship. Let's put this guy in med bay with you. So this is the guy
down to a gurney.
Yeah, he's the, and then of course I assume you're taking Max with you as well.
He's of no more use to us. No, no, we're taking him. He's part of the crew.
Yeah.
No, we're not airlocking anybody anymore. No, we're taking Max with.
Okay. So I need to know where you're going next. And what?
My vote is out of this system.
Yeah.
Should we head home? Because there's no reason to go and visit that exploded up weapons area, is there? Anybody think of?
No, but we should head back to the people that hired us.
That's what I meant by home.
Why?
Yeah.
Why should we go back to them? They blackmailed us into doing this job. They blackmailed the team that went before us into doing this job. Can't we just bug out now?
Let's go back and kill them all.
But we could get credits. Yeah. Do you guys remember how awesome the Rust Belt is? Like we were having fun. We were eating like shrimp tacos.
We could put the Doctor in a cube and see if we can get out before he explodes.
Right? The entertainment
I need
value
to get
there
some
alone.
materials. I need to make my own devices. Get my robots backing it up. I need to.
They didn't even.
Do we remember that they
blackmail
set
us.
us up? They tricked Minsk into committing murder.
I don't
Yeah, no, they offered to pay us in getting us access back to our ship. Now, if we return
Max,
and we can get them
you've
something,
dealt with these
then,
people before. How likely are they to actually pay us?
well, if we have a paying job, the pay was just getting access to our ship, and we said we'd go do this for them.
Max says that they do pay unless you've got gambling debts. But
Right. Dang it, Max.
but he does mention that nobody escapes from the Iron Synarchs.
Well, maybe we should try to be the first.
I think we'll get to that point in a sec, but I don't think running away is going to get us anywhere. They'll find us.
This
It's
is
probably a tracker
this is
on
their
the
power
ship.
base. They'll definitely find us if we stay in their power base.
Yeah, but they're not looking to harm us yet. I think if we just go back, get another couple jobs, we can get.
Can we
as
focus on
Hammond said,
that
he
word
needs some
yet?
supplies.
Get some supplies. Right now, we're not really suited up to go for a small little war. That, or
I'll
maybe we
lift
can-
my half-broken shotgun.
Yeah.
I need some
I'll
time
tell you
to make
what.
some stuff for us.
Can we set up some defensive preparations inside the ship in case they try to get back on again?
You probably can, but not
Sounds like
In-
Hammond's area of expertise.
not in space. You're going to have to dock to do that.
And can I add with the whole our ship was raided thing? That might not have been the Iron Synarchs necessarily. Like we left our ship
No,
for
of course it
months
wasn't.
connected with the docking bay. It could have been the authorities coming through and looking for any evidence of where we were. The only thing we know that they probably did
There
was
are no
took our
authorities.
ship and-
There are only the Synarch, who were the guys in charge of the area that we had to run away from.
right, but that's on the planet. That's not in space. Like we docked at a spaceport above the planet. Is that
The,
Iron
right,
Synarchs
yeah.
and Rusty Boys?
the Neon Crown was the people you
Neil
work for.
Brown, that was them.
But that wasn't in the spaceport where we landed, and there was like the kiosk mall, and Grandma had the rocket launcher.
yeah, that the
I would
Lev-
assume if anybody, Orca would be in charge of the spaceport, possibly.
That's why I think maybe it was Orca who raided our ship, trashed it, and then the Iron Synarch said, "Well, we'll buy this delinquent vehicle," put their name on it, and said, "If you do this job for us, we will get you access back." Right? It's possible.
That's very plausible.
Equally plausible that the Iron Synarch basically stole our ship and gave it back to us in return for the job they wanted us to do.
I mean, I think that's just a fact.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Well, we need the
Oh, shit.
registration changing back over to us anyway, don't we?
okay. So one step at a time. Whereabouts are you going? So you're currently.
I think
Others-
I've been outvoted.
I'm with you on the point that we need to escape eventually. I just think right now we would be gambling too hard with a few too
Yeah, I
not
think
enough
we're gonna
cards.
cut off a lot of paths that we may need to follow.
Okay. Is the idea then to go back to Davy 2, the Sinwell world?
Yeah. And do exactly
Sounds
what
like it.
we were hired to do.
Okay.
Well, we've already failed to do exactly what we were hired to do. So That's
Zach-
not really
Not
an
fail any
option.
harder.
Zachary, can you roll me a sensors roll, please?
I most certainly can. Yes, I can. I can
Okay,
even make it a successful one.
Two things that you notice as you Minsk pilots your the silent vector away from Davy 3, from the moon away to the planet, heading to Davy 2, the Sinwell. the first thing that you notice is that at the edge of long-range scanners, but still in the system, there is an Orca corvette patrol cruiser heading it seems to be is going into the outer the remote system area of this star system, which the maps show that there's nothing out there.
Nothing out there.
It could be looking for pirates or anything like that. The other thing that you do notice that is very strange is that there's no beacon
The warning beacon's gone from debris 3.
Yeah, it's no longer there at all. Quite unnerving, Minsk. As soon as you dock the ship at the starport in space, because this is where you dock the ship. As soon as you arrive there and you open the airlock, you find Jovi there, ready to meet you in the actual.
This was the lady that met us in the bar, wasn't it?
Yes, and Max immediately pushes past anybody and goes up and fondly embraces Jovi. And she said,
"His wife."
She says something. Well, she says, "So I was so pleased when they told me you were coming back." And he sort of like turns and said, "Oh, I've got these people to thank for me." And she comes over and hands you a cred stick balance of, I think it was it 9,000 that you were doing it for? Or 13,000 I've got here. Yeah. I'm going to say yes to anything.
Actually, honestly, I thought it was 31. I think you switched them up.
Yeah.
310, wasn't it?
So your 13 credits we'll give you. They've put a little bonus in, and you notice that two what obviously Iron Synarch heavies escort Jovi and Max away, and they turn and sort of like wave at you as they get taken.
I'm so glad I didn't shoot her in the head.
Yes. And somebody, one of these suited black heavies comes up to you all and addresses you, inquires about the person that you have. That's the first thing that we need to solve. Are you keeping him forever, or are you handing him over?
We use him as a football.
We thought we'd make him a mascot.
Yeah, well,
we're going to become Ravagers. He's going to go to the front of the ship.
I need an assistant.
No, we'll hand him over, explain the situation of what happened, and that we captured this man who may have some information to where the data may have gone.
Yeah, he thanks you and looks sternly at them, and he sort of like clicks his fingers, and two more of these guys appear from the crowd, and slowly sort of like guilt. You failed.
It's the second time I've rolled that today. I'm just checking to see how badly Zachary is taking what's going on.
And the guy comes up to you, Minsk, and if you're a shaky hands person, he sort of like, oh no, don't shake hands because you've got a blaster in there. He thanks you. He thanks you, and he says that he sort of like says, It's been a pleasure doing business with you all. I hope we can work again, the Iron Synarch, and you can work again in the future. You've done very well, and I will be putting in a good word for you.
Well, if we're back in this neck of the woods, I'm sure we can certainly help out with any problems you have, or do our best to satisfy your needs.
I'm sure wherever you go.
One concern I do have before you go, though, sir, the name of our ship has been changed. Is there any chance you can put it back to how it was?
He says, I'm just a heavy. He says, you probably need
Indeed
probably need some kind of tech wizard for that. Anyway, we'll be in touch, shall we say? And he almost like gives a formal nod of the head and turns and heads to another exit where a ship has obviously been docked. And anybody who's stood around see the two heavies, the Iron Synarchs, escort Jovi and Max in. And as soon as they're across the threshold, you see one taken one way and the other one taken the other way. And you're not too sure whether or not you really see this. But as the two men who are taking your prisoner onto the ship with the guy that you just said farewell to slightly behind, you're not too sure, but you might have seen them by the time they got to the airlock.
Snap his neck.
The zip ties have been cut, and just as the guy turned around and the main guy turns around and waves and the doors come together, you're not too sure, but it seems that the two men on either side of the captive, the prisoner, one of them seems to be patting him on the back and exchanging some kind of well done as the doors close, and we'll finish the adventure there.
I kind of had a hunch that it was the Iron Synarchs just doubling down on their thing.